what is in this package is quite possibly the cheapest fishing rod on the planet. Let's see what's in here. This came all the way from the place that Trump loves to pronounce, China. Well, it comes in a pretty cool little sleeve, I guess, and it's not destroyed. I'm surprised. What we've got here is the world's cheapest fishing rod. Now, if I can get it out of this freaking little cup thingamajigger. This is a little spinning setup here. I guess that does. I always wondered how these little setups right here work. But this is a telescopic fishing setup. And of course, one of the eyelets is those that kind of free floats. But that right there is, not gonna lie, that's awesome. I like this little color pattern they got going on here. Let's see. Let's get these eyelets lined up before it drives me up a wall, because that's the one thing I can't stand about telescopic rods, is the eyelets not lining up. But surprisingly, I ordered this off of AliExpress. There's another good look at it. God, that looks freaking awesome. That does wear off really easily though. But I ordered this off of AliExpress, and it only took about 2 weeks to get here from that place over there. And these eyelets are already out of the line. Let's see, is there any specs on here? No. Just some cheap gas station wrap, sausage, jambalaya, whatever that says. I don't know, I can't speak Guatemalan. It feels pretty good. Definitely a super whippy tip. A lot of backbone right there at that first little eyelet. And you can definitely tell this is a cheap rod. I mean, I paid $1.46 shipped. Less than $1.50 shipped. But we're going to give it a couple days because it's about to start raining. And we're going to see just how bad this thing is. Well, it's been about 2 months since we've been down here to the little creek. It might hit the Farm Creek side of it. I don't know. It's kind of windy. Got the piece of a hurricane moving in, or moving through. But yeah, we're going to give it about an hour or so with the world's cheapest rod and see what we can catch. All right, this is what we're working with. It's a, I don't know if y'all can see that or not, showy quay, spicy jambalaya, or whatever that says. I can't read Ukrainian. But this is a 1.8 meter rod, which I guess comes to about 6.5 feet. I don't know. Very much so an ultralight rod, because that tip section is super whippy. I really like it, and the colors on it is just freaking awesome. That's awesome, and it kind of glows under a black light too. So we're gonna kind of start down here on this end and see what happens. The reel is a Shimano FX 1000. Nothing special. You can get these at Walmart for about 20 bucks, I guess. And I've got it spooled up with some 4-pound, just cheap mono. Oh, first fish. And he's wrapped around a fence post. I should also say that the lures that we're using are just the Zebco, or not Zebco, Bobby Garland Edie bits, little 1 1/4 inch baits. Got a nice little itty bitty red. But yeah, this rod shipped from China was $1.46 shipped from there to my door, and it feels pretty good. It's not like uncomfortable. It feels good with these little micro creek fish. It packs down really compact. So far I like it. Oh, that's a little bit nicer. Oh shoot, it come off. And I had a little bluegill on there. And I am not going down that bank to get that. Now, there's two things that I failed to mention when first talking about this rod. Is the first guide up from the reel, it's all the eyelets are like this. They're not the big open ones that are usually on spinning setups. So your casting is going to be hurt just a little bit, but as long as you use fairly light line and not use like a 100-pound braid or 15-pound mono or some crap, it'll cast fine. Now you're going to feel it kind of hitting that every so often, but it's not too bad. Also, this rod only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guides. So the more the rod bends, the more of an angle that line is going to be put at when it comes through your guides, which is usually not necessarily a good thing, because that's kind of a pressure point, and especially with lighter line, that's not a good thing. He finally caught one. This one's a little bit nicer. And never fails, never fails. This creek is, ooh, you got something bit you right there. Pretty well known for its rock, or not rock bass. How dareth I call you a rock bass? You're a warmouth. Sploosh. Ooh, what was that? You hit it like a bat out of Hades. An even smaller warmouth. I mean, you really hit that thing a lot harder. Little bitty. There we go. Little bitty fishy fish. Hey, you finally caught another one. Hey. I ain't caught one of you in a sloppy hot minute. Pretty little yellow perch. Chill, man. Chill. I ain't caught a yellow perch and I couldn't tell you how long. And what the heck's making noise in the woods over here behind me? I ain't got my high-speed lead and copper dispenser with me, so. But yeah, that's it's been a hot minute since I've caught a perch out of this creek, or in general. Ooh, that's nice. And it's wrapped around the fence post again. That's a dandy little red. Oh, I probably deserved that slap. But stupid eyelet, the one that wants to kind of free float, came loose, so it wrapped around my rod and get all discombobulated and all that. But that red felt really good on this little AliExpress rod. Oh, we got one. Honestly thought you was a little stick or something at first. Actually, I just didn't want that car coming by to see the massive fish that are living in this here creek. If you're new to the channel, I have a logbook where I take pictures of every fish that I catch. Taking a picture is just easier for me when it comes to remembering what all I caught, when, and where. Ooh, what are you? You came out of nowheres. Ah, you're one of my favorite little panfishes. The ornery little dudes. Actually, you could... No, you're a warmouth. That right there kind of sort of looks like a shadow bass with its color patterns, but at the same time, color patterns match the warmouth quite a bit too. So it ain't a shadow bass. Couldn't tell you when the last time was I caught a shadow bass. Those things are extremely rare. Hey, got something. Feels pretty near good too. Of course, on this, might as well be a fly rod fishing pole. Anything feels good. A little red. If we can get a picture before it flops off. Hey now, calm down there, Bursel. Belly flop, I'm sorry. Hey, finally caught one. It's been a minute. I've been seeing them kind of bust around where that piece of corn or corn stalk was laying. So I just kept on, and finally caught one. I don't even know how many we've caught today. I ain't really been keeping track. So I guess what we'll do is look at that. Yeah, we've caught 5 fish. And you know what? That's good enough for me. It's the end of August. Well, today's the last day of August. And my numbers are super, super low. Well, for July and August, just because it's so freaking hot. Hey, there's a hummingbird. But we're going to call her quits, and we'll see you back at the vehicle. I just got back to my vehicle and was going to do this outro and just realized I'm being watched by a beast. One of the meanest animals on the face of the planet. And they hate humans. You can just see the pure hatred in this cat's eyes as it glares deep into my soul. Well, going into this and ordering this little rod from wherever I ordered it from, AliExpress. There ain't hardly anybody on the planet that hasn't heard of AliExpress, and you're really not missing anything if you haven't heard of it, because if you've experienced Wish or, dang, mosquitoes are kamikaze in today, Wish or Temu or any of those, it's the same thing. They all came from the same place over in China or wherever. But I'm thoroughly pleased with this rod. I really like using this for just jumping around little small creeks. If you like having something small and light and compact that, you know, telescopes, even lighter, you throw it in a backpack or almost in your pocket. You can do that with this rod. Now, like I was saying before, all of the eyelets are like these right here, and with a lighter line, like 2, 4, maybe even 6 pound test, they still cast fairly well. And with 5 eyelets, you know, like I was saying before, when that rod bends, the less eyelets you got, the more of an angle it's going to put on your line, and that's going to create a pressure point, and put you at a good risk to break your line, or fray it, or even crack your guide. But it's definitely a super whippy rod. Like, you can kind of see what I'm talking about with those angles through the eyelets. That tip is just something else. Even on these little tiny panfish we caught in the creek over the course of this video, it felt really good. It's super comfortable. Your reel does kind of work a little bit loose right here, but like I was saying, this is just a little cam. Pop that loose. I had a car coming. But yeah, you take and just pop that loose, and you can slide, well, you can slide it up and down to fit the size of your reel seat. And then just when you want to cinch her down, close her up, and there you go. So these are actually pretty versatile little rods. I'm not sure if you can get them in like medium or medium heavy or anything like that. I wouldn't expect a lot if you were to try and get one. But, you know, pair them with a little 1000 size. I think it balances better with like a 1000 size. But with a 1000 or a 500 size reel, they are a nice little compact kit. Especially if you want to get some for your kids or something like that. They're good rods. What the heck was that? I'm getting attacked by stuff. First, I've got this feline, or ferocious feline over here, staring deep into my soul. I don't know where it went to. I'm scared now. Probably the last time y'all see me. But anyway, if you like to, you know, pack light, you know, compact type stuff, you know, hiking or camping or whatever, and don't want to carry a regular fishing rod, one of these is definitely worth looking into, because right there is what she comes down to. Very short little compact thing. That's probably 15, 16 inches right there. You know, small reel. There you go. Anyway, I'll leave links in the description to AliExpress where you can check these out, get you one. And like I was saying in the beginning, this rod shipped from China to my door, $1.46. I think it was right. Numbers are hard, but yeah, I'm very pleased with this. I really like this. I'm definitely looking forward to trying this out on some good crappie this winter and this fall. So yeah, check out the links in the description. Definitely check out the very top link. That is my affiliate link with Mule Fishing Supply Company. Even though I didn't use those baits in this video, but hey, they're more important. Anyway, hope you liked this, you know, back down here on the creek video with the world's cheapest fishing rod. I just about stabbed myself in the neck. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.